What is up, you guys? I'm your host, Rowan Sigaloff, and you're watching Rowan Reviews. In today's episode, we're opening fan mail. Every single item that I am eating and or drinking today has been submitted from a fan just like you. We're kind of like PBS over here. Sometimes we run on donations, and that's exactly what we'll be doing. I think I have maybe 8 or 10 different snacks from 5 or so different friends or family members. So, without further ado, let's jump into our first review. All right, y'all. First on the chopping block, we have from our dear friend Ian, Arizona Dragon Fruit Mango. This is a Circle K exclusive. This has been sitting in my fridge for a little bit now. I've been kind of fiending to try this for quite some time. Initial smell. Super floral. Super floral. My God, that is delicious as heck. That was so well. The dragon fruit is not overpowering, and the mango is not. It's more of an aftertaste, but it's not just an aftertaste. They blend together very well, creating an amazing fusion. I'm loving this drink currently. I'm gonna have to give that 4.5 out of 5 stars. Thank you so much, Ian. Next up is from longtime friend, first time item submitter, Nico. He just recently was in Greece, and I have the pleasure of trying some Greek snacks today. One of them being these oregano flavored Lays, and then the other one, I wouldn't say these are necessarily just Greek. This is either a Canadian or European thing, but their version of Smarties that are chocolate. We're going to start with the oregano chips. I was told that these are huge over in Europe. That smells like oregano. Yeah, that's really good. It's like over seasoned to perfection. Like, kind of tastes a little pita chippy in a way, in a sense. I don't understand how they're doing that, but that's a really good chip. I don't understand why that wouldn't be popular in America. It's kind of just reminding me of like the garden salsa from the Sun Chips. And that's an amazing chip and sells well here. And I don't understand why this wouldn't sell well. I'm going to give that a 4 out of 5. Next would be the Smarties. It is a Nestle product, so I will have to just dock it based off of that alone. Nestle is probably one of the most evil corporations out there. Okay, this is how it's looking. They're unmarked. It's just an M&M. I'm actually going to get some flack for this, probably in the comments, but European chocolate is supposed to be higher quality, better tasting. This kind of just tastes like the shitty Easter bunnies you get, the very low quality chocolate Easter bunnies. I don't know if these are just a little bit older and might have been sitting for a minute, so the chocolate is degrading, or if my expectations were just too high. But the Smarties really aren't doing it for me. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to give those a 2.5 out of 5. Thank you so much, Nico. We appreciate you and love you. Okay, next up. I'm not excited to announce this one. This one was submitted to me by two of the coolest Canadians I know. Unfortunately, they did not submit me something very cool. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce this. It's black licorice. It's spicy. And they spent $7 on this. 7 Canadian dollars at that. Initial smell. Ugh. Plastic. It's very hard. Luckily, it's not as spicy as I was thinking. Ugh. But the black licorice is so strong, man. I can't do it. It's not appetizing. That's not appealing. There was nothing fun about that. There was nothing cool about that. I didn't like anything about that. And to me, that was a 0 out of 5. Thank you so much, Carmen. Thank you so much, Eris. Please do not ever send me anything like that ever again. Staying in Canada with this next one, we have some chips submitted from Tyler. Thank you so much, Ty. This is a roast chicken poulet roti. I think these might just be... Oh, wow. That was a blast of delicious chicken in my face. If I came home and my house smelled like that, ooh-wee, zooey, mama, I would be hype. Out of all the meat chips I've had, that was probably one of the best of the bunch, but it wasn't very flavorful. I'm getting a little hint of like lemon zest or like fresh thyme or something like that. So I definitely think it's not very one note. But it's also not, if I saw it on the shelf, I probably wouldn't go out and pick it up myself. So I'm going to have to give that guy a 3 out of 5. Next up, we're going to switch gears for a second and go back to some drinks. I was gifted these awesome Fallout collaboration Arizonas from our good friend Daisy. And they are a green tea peach, a green tea pomegranate, and a green tea apple. The word apple is in green up here, but the apple that appears on it happens to be red. So I don't know if it is going to be a green tea or a green apple or a red apple. So let's start with that one since it's the most intriguing. It's smelling green apple-ish. Oh, they're carbonated? Yeah. Energy drink. Lightly carbonated. If I would have read that, I would have known. I really think the carbonation takes away from what I like about a tea Arizona in the first place. I don't think the apple flavor blends too well with the green tea. So I don't really like that one. I'm going to give that one a 2 out of 5. Next up, we're going to have the peach. I think the peach will blend very nicely. That is so much better. The green tea and peach flavors are... You know when you hold hands with somebody and one of you is on top and it just feels wrong? That's how it felt with the apple. With the peach, it's like when you switch the placements of the hands and then it just feels right. This just feels right. I think that one is like less carbonated too. The less carbonation on those, I think the better. That one is getting a 3.5 out of 5. And finally, we have the pomegranate. I had high hopes. Again, the flavors are not mending together very well. It kind of just tastes like tea and then pomegranate. Where pomegranate tea sounds delectable. I don't understand why the marriage of flavors is not happening. But they are dancing two separate dances on my tongue, unfortunately. And this is going to have to sit at a 2 out of 5. Thank you so much, Daisy. We appreciate you over on the channel. And now the time has come. The rest of our fan mail seems to be a little malicious. I'm looking at you, Mr. Justin and Miss Nicole. Wasabi and octopus. Spicy crayfish. And roasted fish are the 3 delectable chip flavors my wonderful girlfriend's parents decided to gift me to try today. That's the face of someone who's not very excited to eat the things that he's about to eat. Eeny, meeny, miny, spicy crayfish is where we're starting the day. Immediate smell of regret in the air. Dude, that's so fucking fishy. That's so fucking fishy. Absolutely disgusting. Dirt. Tastes like dirt. Y'all just want to see me suffer. Now I feel like if the I can't even fucking speak. I'm so boggled. The crayfish has me. Ugh. Roasted fish. Can't get it open. It's a sign. God doesn't want me to try these chips. So I don't actually really like fish at all. I'm allergic to salmon. So fish have kind of just never been my thing. Honestly, those were better than the crawfish ones. The crawfish ones tasted like dirt and sewer and gross groundwater. Whereas these ones kind of just taste like seasoning. Not too fishy. A little salty, but still not very delicious. I'm going to give those a 2 out of 5. And I think this is one of the worst things we'll be eating today here. It's a wasabi and octopus chip. I don't even have any words to describe how much I don't want to eat this. Kind of like Play-Doh. Smells kind of like Play-Doh. We're honestly not getting too much from it. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Woo! Immediate wasabi. Woo! I feel like I can breathe out of my sinuses. That was crazy. The octopus isn't as bad. It's a little bit more of an after. The wasabi kind of just punches so hard that you can't even think straight. Which is crazy. I thought the wasabi chips were going to be the worst. Turns out the crayfish was the worst chip. And the wasabi is still a 2, but it's a more palatable 2 than the fish. And the wasabi and the crawfish was a straight 1. Thank you so much, Justin and Nicole. I would like to say that I appreciate that, but that was awful. So thank you. And last, and some would certainly say least, we have an amazing gift from Cameron's aunt, Jenny. Jalapeno Spam. I'm going to go cook it real quick, and I'm going to be right back. I'm back. I have the Spam. It's cooked. The smell I'm getting is kind of like warm lunch meat, in a sense. This is what we're rocking with right here. A nice little deli shoes slice. Honestly, I think the idea of eating Spam is worse than eating Spam. You just get this idea of like a canned meat, like there can be nothing good about that. But if you like actually look into it a little bit, it's not like a hot dog where a hot dog is like you're getting like 3 or 4 different like animals. Like this is all pork. And for that, in a sense, it's actually not bad. If I was down on my luck, Spam might actually save my life. Frying it up, I did like that the outside was a little bit crunchy and the inside was, I don't want to say like gooey, but it was like a little softer. The shell, the nice casing shell, it felt like. It definitely wasn't my favorite thing I've ever tried. I think the jalapeno was pretty good. I liked the little bit of spice that gave to it. I think really out of all the struggle foods, Spam is probably one of the best that you could put in your system, like nutrient wise and even taste wise. And for that, I'm giving it a 3 out of 5. Thank you so much, Jenny. I really appreciate it. In the past, if you've watched any of my videos, you've seen that Jenny has also sent me bugs in the past. So if you liked my bug video, then you'll know that she has it out for me to eat only the worst, and today she failed. So you're gonna have to try harder next time. Ha ha ha. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're watching this on the day of release, just a reminder, the Rowan's Review meetup will be happening this weekend, this Saturday. It is in Huntsville, Alabama at the Orion Theater. Check out my Instagram, or if you're friends with me on Facebook, check out my Facebook for more details. If you can't make it, that's okay. Thank you so much for sticking around to this part of the video. And don't forget to like, comment, and also subscribe. I wouldn't be here without my viewers like you. Thank you all so much.